Apparently, a couple people were in their fields about some specific things I said during my Centers review surrounding my take on hot tamales and the Mexican influence in the area. And Ryan Coogler touched on the Asian grocer aspect of Mississippi culture back then, but he only had a sign about the hot tamales. Hot tamales was something that was brought to the area by Mexican immigrants back in the sharecropper days. It took roots in the area, specifically the Mississippi Delta, and it expanded. Some people felt pretty strongly about it. Listen, man, I understand how it gets old having our culture watered down with other people's experiences. I understand that's a thing. I'm not discrediting that. But in this particular instance, when it comes to the movie Sinners, you are off the mark. I speak plain, so basically, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Hot tamales are as Mississippi as catfish, specifically in the Delta of Mississippi. There are entire rifts in families due to hot tamales in Mississippi. You know, you got the mom and pop, and then the kids don't agree with the mom and pop, or there's conflict there where the kid will break off and go across town and open up his own hot tamale stand. There's whole family beefs around hot tamales and stuff like that. Hot tamales are as Mississippi, and specifically Mississippi Delta, as this lady right here, Fannie Lou Hamer. It really is. If you know, you know. Most people figure hot tamales came to the area in the early 1900s. Some people say before that. Some people speculate on the Native American influence in the hot tamales. But the thing of it is, it was a cheap meal back in the day, and all different cultures adopted it. Someone said, what the hell does a Mexican food have to do with the black experience in Mississippi? Everything. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. A common occurrence when I was a kid. I can't tell you how many times I've heard this said by somebody when I was young. If you're leaving the house, bring me a couple of dozen hot tamales back. People would freeze them. They would eat them later. The Mississippi hot tamale is unique. It doesn't taste like any Latino hot tamale that I've ever had in my life. And personally, and no knock on that, because I eat those too. But Mississippi hot tamales are better. They're not steamed. They're more boiled, smaller, almost like a snack food. They almost look like a egg roll, size, or a lumpia, if you understand Filipino culture. They come wrapped in corn husks, or they tie them in string, or sometimes parchment paper. A common occurrence in the Mississippi summer is to see a bunch of kids sitting outside on a porch with a bunch of newspaper there, because you will get them and they're very greasy, and they'll tell you to go outside. And we're sitting outside and we're eating hot tamales. It's a part of the culture there. For you to say otherwise, you're a damn liar. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. It doesn't matter if you're in Hicks at Clarksdale, Mississippi, if you're in Doze in Greenville, Mississippi, or you in Solis in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Hot tamales are a part of Mississippi life. Hell, every year they have a hot tamale festival in the Delta, in Greenville, Mississippi. This year is going to be on October the 17th. There's a hot tamale festival. There's hot tamale cook-offs, hot tamale challenges, just like with barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Hot tamales are a thing in Mississippi, and they have migrated. They started there, and they migrated up to Memphis. There's places in Chicago, whole restaurants dedicated to Delta cuisine. Hot tamales is a part of that. And please, and I must mention the Big Apple Inn in Jackson, Mississippi. When I was growing up, there was a man who had a cart, and he would sell hot tamales. He would walk up and down Clay Street, and he would sell them. So this is why I said that I wish that was explored in the movie Sinners, because it's a part of Mississippi culture. For my whole life, for my parents' whole lives, Mississippi hot tamales go hand in hand with blues. It does. You would only know that if you were from there. So if you're from Mississippi, or you have relatives from Mississippi and they speak on Mississippi hot tamales, man, chime in, man. If people don't know, they don't know. Hopefully this educated somebody, man. Go read up. Just read up. Google is free. ChatGPT is free. YouTube is free. There's videos after videos on YouTube that talk about Mississippi hot tamales. Nobody was pulling that out of their ass. It's a thing.